Hey guys, this is Eliza with RMK Reactions. Today, I'm going to be listening to The Warning. I know basically nothing about this band, and the song is called Black Holes. So, from just these two names, I have a little bit of fear in my heart because black holes are something I've been terrified of ever since I first learned about them. And The Warning, well, sounds menacing to me. I don't know if this is actually going to be scary or not, but we'll see. It actually sounds very pretty so far.
All alone in an alleyway, staring at my face, the reflections of broken bottles. Didn't know I had these many scars. I thought I'd won all my different battles, but I'm corrupt, I got nothing left. Spent all my life trying to forget. Ignore your calls, suddenly throw the phone away. Please believe me when I say, don't hold on.
I did not expect. That's definitely not what I expected from the name or the title. So we've got this woman with a gorgeous, like honey dripping, throaty voice. Throaty's not quite the right word, but you know what I like. Very resonant, emotional voice playing at the piano. The audience is eating it up. I don't know, the emotionality she has in her voice. Like, I did not expect my heartstrings to be yanked on like this. Audience, I'm not listening for you guys.
To give, 'cause I keep on coming, begging for more, and I'm slowly falling, crushing below, and the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellites, and the venom starts to swallow me whole, like black holes.
Wow. This woman can sing. I don't usually like ballads, like full disclosure. They tend to be slow and boring, but like this has more energy to it, even though like the lyrics are just like really, really tragic. But I don't know. Her voice just is like, okay. I know people get weird about Chapel Roan, but I really love Chapel Roan, and there's a quality to her voice here that's very similar to me, where it's like you're surprised at the notes you can hit for how like rich and kind of deep her voice is, and when you have like a more like mezzo or like alto kind of voice, like hitting those higher notes, like maybe as a lady with a deeper voice, I'm a little biased, but there's just like this extra level of, kind of emotionality you feel with it. It's like how, I don't know, having Idina Menzel sing Let It Go as opposed to like a more soprano kind of voice. There's something in those like higher beltier notes that you just like, it feels so much more intense to you. And the way that like she doesn't have like this insanely perfect voice where just like every single moment you're like, wow, like how flawless, but it's just like, obviously she is very technically proficient and skilled, but it's not like completely perfect, and that just like makes it more beautiful to me. And also playing piano at the same time, are you kidding me? To be able to get that much like air and like oomph in your diaphragm while sitting down, girl.
Bonito cantan Ciudad de México.
She's so charming. Oh my gosh.
And I know that you try to stay, but my awful ways you'll never overlook. And all the things that hurt me, they got no remedy, and they'll start hurting you too.
it's also just really, I just want to say this before I forget. I am like tearing up at this woman's performance. Her voice is just, I can't hammer home enough. Like I just love this kind of vocal quality. Like just very golden sounding, very rich. Um, but the lyrics are so sad and hopeless, and it directly juxtaposes with the very hopeful sounding strings that you've got. It's like, I don't know, it's something uncanny that like only seems to highlight the tragedy. I hope like YouTube doesn't ban me from like talking about this too much, but like people say that like before somebody makes the decision to end their own life, there's like they seem to get better. Like people don't usually expect it because they seem happier and at peace. And to me, at least, it almost feels like that's what this song is about. And you know, it could be like a very more specific meaning, and I'm just directly misinterpreting it. But to me, I'm kind of understanding it that way, where it's like what you're hearing in the sound like creates this like feeling of peace and hopefulness, even as the lyrics are sounding so empty and hopeless, because it's almost like the narrator, the protagonist of the song, if you will, has already like come to a decision and feels a bit of peace finally. Again, I could just be super, super wrong at this, and then you can go in the comments and be like, "You're wrong, and here's why." I'm open to that. I'm willing to accept criticism, but yeah, this is just. I feel like she's got to have a musical theater background. I don't know anything about The Warning, but there's just something in the like the kind of vocal control, the breath support, and also the kind of like emotionality that she shows in every line that she sings, where it's not just singing the words, but like telling kind of almost like a character story through it, that makes me think like she has got to have some sort of musical theater experience.
Question below, and the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellites, and the venom starts to swallow me whole. I cried, don't hold on, don't hold on. They don't hold on to me. Don't hold on, don't hold on. I got nothing left to give. Don't hold on, don't hold on. I surrender in my defeat. Don't hold on, don't hold on. Even black holes will let me be. 'Cause I keep on coming, begging for more, and I'm slowly falling, crashing below, and the things I used to hold so close.
I appreciate that they're showing the orchestra too, because they're really doing a phenomenal
And the
job.
love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the
Wow. Yeah, that is not what I was expecting. Was blah. That was not what I was expecting. That was beautiful. I think this will like haunt me for a while. Um Yeah, I mean, I do think that my like lyrical interpretation was correct. Um, it's I don't know. I know it's like not always like the healthiest, but I do think that like there's something so beautiful in how her voice has that like raw, like choking edge, like towards the end, where like you just like it's almost like a sob. You just like feel it so viscerally. Again, I really appreciate that like this video shows like the orchestra, playing the stuffing out of the song, and I don't think that I was inaccurate with. I'm sure that people have drawn the chapel comparison before. Like, let me know if you ever thought this or if you agree. But she does like that um, little like vocal flip sort of yodel thing that chapel's kind of known for, and I always just really really enjoy that sound personally. And there's that like kind of like sugary sweetness along with like the huskiness. I'm really curious to hear more music by The Warning. That was really cool. All right. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Until later. Au revoir.